hell is going on here?
Hello. How can I help you, sir?
Who are you?
I'm Spidey Claus. I go around delivering all the presents this year. Santa's taking a year off because he's a bit sick, but you got me instead. Where's your sack? Where's your presents? This isn't even the main house of the what? This isn't even the main tree of the house. The main tree's in the living room. You got the wrong place, man. This is my room. It's over there in the corner. I'm just going round of grabbing the presents from over there. You gotta get that cardio in no matter what you're doing. You know what I mean? No. You're gonna get out of this house before I either call the police or give you these hands. And I don't want to do either. Because you seem like a pretty cool dude. So, leave. No, wait, look, hold on. Before we get violent and before the police get involved or anything like that, which they don't need to because I'm just a humble gift bringer for this jolly season. Where's my hat? Yeah, I forgot my hat there, but yeah, nice eat, Spidey Claus, you know what I mean? Yeah. But I got something to show you, right? Just to prove, right? I got a present for you. What is it? Come on. Here, take it. A notebook with questions in it. Oh yeah, I have a Q&A today. Yeah, you got a Q&A today. See how I knew that? Right. Yeah, I need to do that. Does that prove my innocence? You want Spidey Claus? Maybe you're not so bad. Thank you for reminding me of that, actually. That's pretty good. Do you know what? I have to shake your hand for that. You've really saved my skin there. Told you, we can be acquaintances, all right, I think. Oh. Breaking into my house, trying to steal my Christmas tree. What are you at? You know what? Give me that Santa hat. You do not have the Christmas spirit within you. It's a season of giving, not taking. Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. Hello, folks. It's the Irish Wall Crawler. We're back with another video, finally. It's that time again for once a month video. So today's one is a very special one and a very festive one because it is almost Christmas. You probably are seeing this on Christmas Day. I think that's what I'm setting it for. But yeah, you're probably seeing that then. So yeah, welcome. Hope you're all cozied up. Let me know what you got for Christmas in the comments. Hope. Yes, you saw the title. This is the Christmas Q&A. I asked the community on TikTok and Instagram to drop any question they want to ask me about literally anything. Was it anything Spider-Man related or was it just anything in general? I think it was anything Spider-Man related. I think I got some random ones as well. Can't remember. But yeah. Also, I see that skit that I did at the beginning. I spent like an hour on that trying to get it right. But yeah, I think we'll just get started here. I've got my notebook and it's
The question is, can I read this?
So Dylan from TikTok asks, he has two questions here. So if Spider-Man was a fruit, which fruit would he be? That's a really good question. Not something I really thought about, but it always. And Dylan's next question is, who is your favorite Spider-Man from Into the Spider-Verse? I'd have to say I really like Spider-Man Noir. I've always liked Spider-Man Noir, whether that be comics or from that film. But when he was in that film, I found him quite entertaining because the whole thing was he couldn't see color or anything, right? That was really interesting, trying to him to figure out what the hell color was. That was pretty fun, and he was pretty badass as well. Alright, this next question comes from Excellent Ozbro. I think I said that right. And it said, is the suit cozy? Yeah. This one is I think they were asking about this one. Yeah, this one is very cozy, to be honest. It's very warm. The material isn't itchy or anything. It's just normal lycra. And yeah, like, you know what? I've made a video of me just like saying when you ponder in your suit or something, and it makes a really good bit of pajamas. I'm not gonna lie, it's really fun. So yes, very cozy. So this next one comes from TikTok as well, and it's from Ozik Scout. Ozik, good to see you. And he asks, I should say, what has been your favorite part of this community so far? That's a really good question. Probably how welcoming you all have been. Especially on both TikTok and Instagram, you've all been so welcoming of me coming in as a new Spider-Man cosplayer and just like helping out when I ask a question. And then, you know, when I watch the video, when I do the videos, you guys love it and they're somehow funny. I'm very grateful for it all. I think my favorite part of the community is the community as a whole. It's amazing. You guys rock so much, and you're making my passion for being a wacky dacky Spider-Man come true, and I love it. Every single day doing these videos is what makes me most happy. So yeah, thanks for your question. That was a really good one. The next one comes from TikTok, and I don't know how to pronounce that name. I'm just gonna call you E. Says it's not a question, but you're a pretty cool guy. Thank you. You're also a pretty cool guy. You're a cooler guy. Or gal. I don't know. Could be anything. But you rock. Next one comes from the atom symbol emoji. And favorite live action Spider-Man. Or what is your favorite live action Spider-Man? That's probably a longer comment, but I've just abbreviated it. I've always liked Andrew Garfield. Before that, it was Tobey Maguire. When The Amazing Spider-Man came out, I saw that. And just the way Andrew was, especially as Spider-Man, I was like, this guy's cool as hell. I want to be this guy, you know? I just love the way he did the character. And it was a bit darker in the Amazing Spider-Man, the first one. I really liked that as well. And his suit was really cool. I know it's controversial because that suit's like such a crazy design from what we get the norm as, but for what is normal. But I thought it was really cool. I really liked the super reflective eyes and the big spider going down here. It was pretty cool. I enjoyed that. So this comment comes from also TikTok, and it's from Spidey, another Spider-Man, and he says, where did you get your suits from? Currently I have two. So I got the first one, which was my first proper time to get going Spider-Man suit. It was a base suit from AliExpress. I don't recommend that. But if you're starting out, it's not a bad shout. Just make sure you pay attention to reviews and all that type of stuff, and as well as Amazon. Because people like to steal images from creators on AliExpress and put it as their product and be like, oh yeah, this is what it looks like, and then you get it and it's nothing like it. That one's from AliExpress. It was the PS4 classic suit, of which I then puff painted, did so many modifications to make it into the street crawler. And then this one, the brand new day one, is from Pro Cosplay, which has definitely been my favorite suit so far. It's very cozy. It's very awesome. I'll leave a link to Pro Cosplay in the description. This next one is from Instagram, I think, from what I can see. It's getting very blurry in here. I get anti-fog spray. Anti-fog spray is another great thing for these lenses. How much did it cost to put your costumes together? And if you wouldn't mind answering for the other costumes as well, I really like the noir one. Thank you. The noir one's really cool. That was kind of just like put together on a whim. I had a bunch of stuff just from my closet that I had for years. Got that all out, and then I only really needed to get the mask bit the goggles and the hat, which costed in total, and the gloves, which costed in total about £35, which wasn't too bad. That's the least amount I've spent on a Spider-Man suit. The one from AliExpress, the base one that I used for the street crawler, was about 40 quid, I think. Including the mask, which I bought separately, was 50. So that's about 60, 70. Yeah. On that. And then this one was over 200. And all the components from this all come with it. The face shell, the lenses, the web shooters, they all come together on the suit. So you're paying 200 for all of this, and it's really great. I do recommend it. So yeah, I hope that answers your question. Next one's from Instagram, and I ask, what advice would you give to a kid in middle school who loves Spider-Man but has started getting bullied for it? Honestly, dude, just, if it makes you happy, my light went off. If it makes you happy, if you have a passion for a superhero that you really love, like I'm 20 and I'm obsessed with Spider-Man, and you know, you just gotta try not to let people get at you. You know what I mean? Because if you love it, you love it. It makes you happy. You know, who cares what they think? You know what I mean? If it makes you happy and you're not hurting anybody with it, that's fine. Just you keep doing what you love. If someone doesn't like it, whatever. Just jog on or something, you know what I mean? But yeah, never drop a passion just because somebody doesn't like it. Because they're most likely just jealous that you can express how much you enjoy that interest. And you can express that through, I don't know, maybe the way you dress, or if you've got like, you know, merch and all that stuff of Spider-Man and talk about him a lot. That's fine. You keep doing that. You keep getting that merch. Do not stop just because someone doesn't like it for you. But yeah, that's probably the best advice I could give you, is just be yourself, because being yourself is the best thing you can do for yourself. We've got another one from Instagram, and it's from Jerry Cosplays. Jerry Cosplays, how's it going? You're awesome. And we've got, what is your favorite color and why? It's been red for my whole life, and you can probably tell that from this. But it has been red because I think my first introduction to really liking the color red was either Dante from Devil May Cry or the Red Power Ranger. It was either one of those two. I can't remember which one started it, but ever since then, characters dressed in red, I've always been like, yeah, that's really class. And then like reds as well, I got a red scarf, I got a red jacket over there. I really like it because there's so many different combinations of red. I really like wine red is a really nice red. I like, you know, wearing that. Excuse me. I like I like a crimson red, all those type of reds. I just really like the way they look, and they make me feel nice when I wear them. And all the characters that I've seen wear red are always badass. So yeah, that's mainly why I like that. And it will probably, why am my voice cracking so much? What's going on? I've already been through puberty. But yeah, hope that answers your question. Thanks for that. That was a very good one. And guys, I think that is at the end. If I missed any questions, I do apologize. There were quite a lot that you guys put in, so thank you for that. If you guys want to also see more content, my TikTok and Instagram alongside my Ko-fi will be in the description. So if you want to go look at the content in there, support me on Ko-fi, that would be very much appreciated, although you don't have to. TikTok and Instagram is always just short form skits and the occasional tips and all that type of stuff, whatever comes to my head, really. There will also be a shorter version of this here Q&A on both TikTok and Instagram respectively. So TikTok questions will be on TikTok, and then Instagram questions will be on Instagram. Well guys, I'll be seeing you then. Have a very, very Merry Christmas. I'll see you on the flip side. Bye-bye.